I'm so happy. Yeah, because I'm going to complete the full scale of your history. So last time I have taken your modern India. So now I'm going to complete the circle with the ancient and medieval also, including art and culture. Okay. So we have some old students. I think they are very familiar with me. But there are some youngsters who have recently joined. Yeah, they don't know about this syllabus as well as the very nature of the subject in history. I think you people recently joined. Am I correct or not? So you have started for your integrated degree plus civils like that. No, we have already completed your graduation. So just now you have started your preparation. So you are at the very young age, 20, 21 barely. Am I correct or not? Yeah. So these are all early birds. Early birds always has advantage. Am I correct or not? The moment you come out of that nest, you can easily get the food. Okay. Once you could not come out of that nest, so you have to take the time. There will be a lot of competition. Am I correct or not? So, and for one more thing, I have to congratulate you, because you people have started your preparation in such a very wonderful era. Because 10 years ago, once you start your UPSC preparation, you must confine only to UPSC. There is no other avenue for you. Yeah. If you are not good at the mathematics, you'll have bumper bonanza. That you can't write the CDS, you can't write any kind of central government exams. You have to confine only to the civil services, UPSC. Are you getting my point or not? But now, so thanks to the state governments in our Telangana as well as the AP, they are going to release, consecutively they are going to release the notifications like Group 1, Group 2 as well as the UPSC. Am I correct or not? Once you have thorough preparation about the UPSC, you can also have your eye on Group 1 as well as the Group 2. Am I correct or not? The same syllabus. Okay, you can, if you can read the AP history, AP geography and AP economy, that's it. You will become Group 1 officer in your own state. Are you getting my point or not? If you become IAS, if you are posted in Tripura, Meghalaya, yeah, Arunachal Pradesh, yeah, that's so sad. You can't contact your friends. You can't come to your state at any point of time. But once you crack the Group 1 and become deputy collector in your own Andhra Pradesh as well as Telangana, that's a paradise for you. You'll be posted more or less in your same vicinity. Yeah. So what you people aimed for? Why did you come to civil services? Yeah, that was what was a joke? Repeated joke. Again and again. Service. Forget about the service. You can enjoy the power. Am I correct or not? So in your own state itself, you can enjoy the power once you eye on the Group 1 as well as the Group 2. Okay. So here I am not advising you. You can write only public service commissions. I am giving the more and more opportunities. Once you start the preparation right now, you can crack the state's exams as well as the civil services. Okay. Don't worry about it. Whatever the option you have selected, whatever the decision you have taken, that is the right decision, I can say. Are you getting my point or not? So don't hesitate. Don't think twice, thrice, because you have taken the right decision. But when it comes to the exam, how the exam standards are. So this year we have seen the question paper, UPSC question paper. Am I correct or not? It's a 100 years opportunity. Once in a while, you can get such kind of opportunities. As Gandhi said, my dear. Yeah, Pawan Kalyan, I think. You are the Pawan Kalyan. Yeah, I could not forget you. Yeah. So that's a 100 years opportunity this year we got in 2026. So in your UPSC civil services there are 4 pillars, my dear. You people know very well. మొత్తం మన ప్రిపరేషన్కి 4 స్తంభాలు ఉంటాయి, మూల స్తంభాలు. అమాంగ్ దెమ్ వన్ ఈజ్ ద పాలిటీ, ఇండియన్ పాలిటీ. ఇండియన్ పాలిటీ, ఇండియన్ ఎకానమీ, geography, Indian geography. Yeah. The moment you people reciting the name Indian history, there is no proper vibration. Because for many people, history is a mystery. I know that. Yeah, you people cannot handle. Even I have seen some of the IITians, BITS Pilani students. They are good at all the subjects. When it comes to the history, yeah, they don't open book. Yeah, they can read the modern India because that's so dramatic. You know, all the kinds of personalities. Yeah, your favorite Bhagat Singh, Subhash Chandra Bose, everybody is there. But when it comes to the ancient and medieval Indian history, they don't focus, they don't learn. Whoever has ignored the ancient and medieval Indian history, this year UPSC ignored them. Are you getting my point or not? See the kind of questions they have asked. You know, around 20 to 21 questions are from history only. Even I was also surprised. I expected probably it can be 15, 13, yeah, moderate. They'll give more emphasis on the polity, economy, geography, yeah, current affairs. But they gave a lot of importance. I can say 1/5 of your chances to clear the exam depends upon Indian history this year. So in general studies, you have the 100 questions, you know that. Yeah, out of 100, 20 are from the history only. Okay. So in the 20 also, they gave more weightage to ancient and medieval history. You can find only 3-4 questions from the modern India. That is also surprise. This year, every moment is a surprise, celebration. Yeah. The moment you open the question paper, there were some lengthy questions. Each question is around 1 page. Are you getting my point or not? So by the time you read the question, the time is running out. When the time is running out, it creates some shivering, tension. Yeah? On the one hand, you can't understand that language. Okay? On the other hand, you can't get the answer, but the time is running out, and that creates more and more tension. When you go for the second question is also same story. Bahubali 1, Bahubali 2. Are you getting my point or not? So this year, the real test for the mettle of aspirants. It's not exaggeration, my dear. If you clear the 2026 prelims, yeah, you are the masters. There's no doubt at all. But this year, if you closely observe the pattern of exam, you know, there are new trends. For every 10 years, they create the new trend. For every 10 years, they create the new trend. In 2013, when I was young, yeah, now I became old. When I was young, in 2013, they have started a sweeping changes. That is, they brought the new papers like ethics and all, ethics, international relations, yeah, internal security. So all the kinds of, even art and culture also. Art and culture also they brought only in the 2013. Yeah, even the way of asking questions have been changed in 2013. From there you can see the evolution. 2017, 18, more or less the people caught the pulse of UPSC. They gave a challenge. Recently I have come across some YouTube videos also before the prelims. There are some YouTube academies, YouTube universities or WhatsApp universities. They started creating cheat codes. Yeah, how to eliminate the wrong answers. Are you getting my point or not? This year they framed the question paper in such a way that you can't eliminate the wrong answers. Are you getting my point or not? So it's a kind of wonderful ride. Yeah, adventurous deed. UPSC exam is. It undoubtedly tests the best out of, the best within you. Are you getting my point or not? Okay. So when it comes to our subject Indian history, so thanks to UPSC, so history is no more irrelevant subject. It is one of the pillar, one of the strong pillar. Yeah, your UPSC reiterated clearly that if you don't ignore history, if you ignore the history, you will also be ignored by UPSC. So with this statement, with this context, we are going to start the Indian history. But my friend has a doubt. Sir, why they have included world history? Are we writing United Nations Civil Services? We are not writing United Nations Civil Services. But why UPSC has also introduced the modern world history, modern world history, as well as post-independent history, post-independent history. So in our total 5 modules. First module is ancient India, and second one is medieval, and third one is modern. Yeah, first one, second one, third one, fourth one, and fifth one. So there are total 5 dimensions, I can say, of 5 major areas within the history. So whatever the 3 areas, ancient, medieval and modern, they are for your prelims. They are for your prelims. Then the remaining post-independent as well as the modern world history and the ancient, medieval, modern, they are for your mains. In mains, you have to study the 5 areas, whereas in the prelims, you can confine only to ancient, medieval and the modern. Okay, now the doubt comes, why they have included modern world history? Because already you people know very well how modern world history plays an important role in understanding the modern Indian freedom struggle. In every moment of Indian history, modern Indian history, your freedom movement, you have to get the dimensions from world history. Always there is a close link between the modern world history as well as the modern India. That's why they have brought this modern world history. Then why this post-independent Indian history? Post-independent means in 1947 we got independence. From 1947 to 1990, whatever happened, you have to study that. Why? Why UPSC demanding us, you must read even 1947 to 1990? Yeah. But my dear, what's your name? Yeah, you are the one. What's your name? అరుణ్. అరుణ్ అంటే ఎలా ఉండాలి? వైబ్రేషన్ రావాలండి ఇక్కడ దాకా, వెలుగుతూ ఉండాలి అరుణుడు. యా చెప్పండి. ఎల్పిజి రిఫార్మ్స్ 1990s. ఎల్పిజి గ్యాస్ ఆర్ రిఫార్మ్స్? రిఫార్మ్స్ ఓన్లీ. ఓకే ఫైన్. ఎల్పిజి రిఫార్మ్స్, లిబరలైజేషన్, ప్రైవేటైజేషన్ అండ్ గ్లోబలైజేషన్. Yes. Yeah. Then Green Revolution. Very good. We need to study the Green Revolution, 1960s. Then India's foreign policy, 5-year plans. Then emergency. Very good. Emergency provisions. Land reforms. Why should we read all these things? Yeah. Did we complete a land reform successfully? No. We have not completed land reform successfully. Even land was not properly distributed to the tillers. Still, the farmer, the peasant who is working on farm, they had no control over the land. దున్నేవాడిదే భూమి అన్నారండి ఒకప్పుడు, కానీ ఆ స్లోగన్ పూర్తిగా నెరవేరలేదు. భూ సంస్కరణలు అనేవి భారతదేశంలో అంతగా ఇంప్లిమెంట్ అవ్వలేదు, విజయవంతం కాలేదు. యా, యూ కెన్ టేక్ ఆల్ ద గ్రేట్ ప్రాజెక్ట్స్ వాట్ వీ హ్యావ్ స్టార్టెడ్. గ్రీన్ రెవల్యూషన్. The green revolution has created huge gains. There is no doubt. We were self-sufficient. That ensured the food security. But the point is, look at the kind of grains what we are using. Look at the food what we are using. Yeah, highly affected by the chemicals. Because of that, we are having the non-communicable diseases like cancer and all. So there are some negative externalities to the green revolution. Are you getting my point or not? So how to deal with that? To deal with the negative aspects of the green revolution, first of all you should know what was the context this green revolution started. So post independent India, it is a wonderful chance for you to understand the very implementation of our administration. After 2 years or 3 years, you'll also join into administration as IAS. Yeah, once you join into administration, you have to face the same kind of challenges. Then you have to navigate the India to a right direction. How can you navigate the India in a right direction without understanding the post-independent India? That's impossible for you. Are you getting my point or not? What's your name, my dear? Fani Kumar. Fani Kumar. After 2 years, if you will be selected to the civil services as IPS, you will be posted to Punjab. Yeah, do you like it or not? Punjab. So once you are posted in Punjab, there you need to deal with the Khalistan movement. You need to deal with the Khalistan movement. So Khalistani terrorism is still going on under dormancy. So to deal with the Khalistani kind of movements, your post-independent Indian history provides a chance how Khalistani movement flare up in independent Indian history, how central government has dealt, what happened to Operation Blue Star. Are you getting my point or not? You will get to know all these things in the post-independent Indian history. Yeah? Let's say, for example, if my friend, if you join into civil services, if you are posted into finance department, economy, yeah, you need to deal with what were the negative aspects of the LPG. Liberalization, privatization, globalization. Is it going on well? Or what are the problems of LPG? In what context we have to brought this? So, your post-independent Indian history is going to enlighten you. It will provide a wisdom for you to deal with the everyday problems. So, whatever the syllabus lines they have mentioned, it has a relevance. Are you getting my point or not? So, what is so sacred for a UPSC aspirant? What is so sacred for an UPSC aspirant? What is so sacred? పవిత్రమైనది ఏంటండి మీకు? పవిత్ర గ్రంథం ఏంటి? లక్ష్మీకాంత్. No. Here, the most sacred thing for an UPSC aspirant is syllabus. Never ever underestimate. Okay. So always go through the each and every line, each and every word of syllabus line. If you are thorough about the syllabus line, okay, your chances to clear this exam is 70%. I can surely say 70% of the questions are directly picked up from your syllabus lines. That would be around 600 topics, 600 to 800 topics. If you are mastery over the 800 topics, you will clear the UPSC. But the point is, we don't read. See, whenever you join to this campus, they have given a brochure. What's your name? Sirisha. Did you gone through that brochure? Did you gone through the syllabus lines? Have you gone through the syllabus lines? Now tell me, what are the syllabus lines in Indian history? Ancient India. No. Even I don't know. When I was preparing, even I could not. Are you getting my point or not? So from today onwards, go through the syllabus lines. Whatever may be. If it is your optional, that you have to paste it in your room. Every day go and read it. After syllabus line, you must be thorough about the PYQs. PYQs provide the way how UPSC is going to frame the questions, how the new trends are going to come up. Are you getting my point or not? What's your name? I forgot your name. Shruti. Yeah, Shruti. See, Shruti, if you are going for a battle, if you are going for a war, am I correct or not? If you are going against the Pakistan, what you must know? Their weakness and strength. So here also, you are also waging a battle against the UPSC. When you are dealing with the UPSC, you must know how the new trends of UPSC, how it is going to pick up the questions, how it is going to frame a topic into a question, how they are going to frame a current affairs thing into a question. Are you getting my point or not? So this year you may not, but keep on keep going through it. Yeah. I have a student in one institute, and that person name is Anil. And that Anil, I told him in my class, you must go through at least 15 years of question papers. In that mob of 100 students, nobody listened to me. Nobody listened. But that only one person, yeah, he keep on going to the syllabus, making the short notes. Yeah. After finishing his coaching, he went to Kurnool, his home in town. There he was preparing, but being in touch with me. Once he started the preparation also, he started considering the 10, 20 years, 15 years question papers of UPSC, and he thoroughly practiced it, because that is the same font you have to deal. That is the same kind of language you have to deal. That is the same kind of questions you have to address. Like that, he practiced around 15 to 20 years of question papers. He told me that, sir, out of this, I was able to answer the 10 questions directly from the PYQs. Okay, now he is scoring around 75. He is going to clear the prelims. Are you getting my point or not? So I reiterate the same things, certain same things in my class. But majority of the students, they could not grasp it. The one who grasp it, the one who believe it, the one who follow it, they can success. Okay, so at least 50 years of question papers, you must be thorough. Yeah. So today onwards, we are going to start the ancient and medieval Indian history, including the culture, including art and culture. So from today onwards, you must go through ancient and medieval India question papers, PYQ questions that can be in the prelims as well as the mains. What's your name? Shravani. My friend Shravani says that, sir, I don't know about Indus Valley civilization. I don't know about address of Ashoka. I don't know about the Samudragupta. If I go through the questions, how can I answer it? Here, I am not compelling you to answer the questions, but just go through it and how the questions are being framed. You will get to know that. Point number one. Point number two, whether I am teaching in right direction or not, how can you judge me? If I am eloquent in language, if I can explain the things in a better way, that's not the yardstick. Whatever we are teaching here, it's not only history, even any other subject. Whatever we are teaching here, whether it is relevant for the UPSC or not, whether you are able to answer the questions in exam or not. Okay, so once you go through the PYQs, that helps you a lot. See, whenever I enter into Buddha, I keep on giving a lengthy lecture about the Buddha and Jainism. I'll take at least 10 hours just to discuss Buddhism, Jainism and remaining areas. You people will be surprised. Why he is taking these many hours? The point is, I know very well, because how the questions are being framed and the importance of that area. Each and every detail of the Buddhism, Jainism, I have to teach, because my goal is meeting or touching the UPSC. Are you getting my point or not? So you'll also understand. If you go through the previous year questions, whenever I enter into a topic, I said that this topic was asked once. Please underline it. If you don't go through the PYQs, you cannot believe me. You may not believe me. But once you go through the PYQs, then only you'll understand the intensity of our discussion. That is how the PYQs helps you. Are you getting my point or not? You don't need to worry, because the students who starts a discussion of history with the ancient India, they can better grasp the things in modern India. Because ancient medieval is the foundation for Indian society. Yeah. In modern India, we have dealt with the socio-religious reforms. Socio-religious reformers, Raja Ram Mohan Rai, Dayananda Saraswati, Swami Vivekananda, they're all the great legends. They fought against the social evils in India, like sati, child marriages, widow remarriages. They fought for widow remarriages. They fought against the caste discrimination, untouchability. Just I directly jumped and explained that these are the reformers fought against these many social evils. I could not provide the background why the sati emerged, how caste emerged, how caste evolved into untouchability. ఏ విధంగా కులము కుల వ్యవస్థ కాస్త కుల వివక్షకు దారితీసింది, కుల వివక్ష కాస్త అంటరానితనానికి దారితీసింది అన్న విషయాలను నేను మోడర్న్ ఇండియాలో చెప్పలేదండి. బికాస్ ద టైమ్ వుడ్ నాట్ పర్మిట్ మీ, దెర్ ఇస్ నో స్పేస్ ఫర్ మీ. వాట్ ఎవర్ ద ఫౌండేషన్స్ ఆఫ్ ఇండియన్ సొసైటీ, that will be discussed in your ancient and medieval India. Are you getting my point or not? Okay, so with this note we will start the Indian history. You people know very well about history. What is history? What's your name? Gayatri. Yeah, Gayatri, what is history? Have you ever heard about the history? Vinnara? What is history? Whatever is happened in the past. Yesterday, whatever happened, that becomes history. Whose history? We have to study. Indian history. If I ask you to learn about the Indian history or write about the Indian history, about whom you are going to write? Prime Minister Narendra Modi, President Draupadi Murmu. Yeah, then you are going to study about whom? You have to study about whom? Society. Very good, my dear. So history is the study of past on the basis of literature and the archaeological evidence. History is the study of past on the basis of literature and archaeological evidences. Here I am going to study about the Indians, about the people who are living here. As my friend, what's your name? Charan. As my friend Charan said that it is the history of people. You know Gurajad Apparao, one of the a famous Telugu poet. Yeah, and he summarized what the nation is. దేశమంటే మట్టి కాదోయ్, దేశమంటే మనుషులోయ్. That is how he concised what the India is, what the nation is. So here history means we have to deal with the people's lives, people's dressing, people's diet, people's attitudes, people's behavior, people's knowledge, people's taste, likes, dislikes, what not. Everything revolves around the people we are going to deal. You know, earlier, 30 years ago, 40 years ago, the very focus of history is altogether different. చరిత్ర అనగానే భారతదేశాన్ని ఎవరెవరు పరిపాలించారు, who were the rulers, yeah, how many wives Ashoka had, how many sons Ashoka had, of course, wives also. How many wives Ashoka had, how many sons Ashoka had, yeah, what he likes most. These are the things we used to study about the history. Now in the last 30 years, 40 years, the very center, the very focus of our study has been completely changed. Now we are going to study about the common man. Who is that common man? We are all common man. We are all common man. Don't think that you came from space. Yeah, we are all in the society only. We are all part and parcel of the society. Our parents, they belongs to village. Some of your parents belongs to urban areas. Some of your parents are in the trade, commerce, business, merchants. Some of your parents may be in the agriculture, peasants. Some of your parents, nobles, like officers. Am I correct or not? We are all part and parcel of the society only. So your history subject is very familiar with you, familiar to you. We are going to understand the very lives of the people. What's your name, my dear? Oh no, I forgot your name. Chandu. Yeah, Chandu. I'm so sorry. Yeah, Chandu. Why should we know about the people? Why should we know about the common man? To administer? To plan governance policies Welfare of the people. Excellent, my dear. Once you crack the civil services, you will become IAS officer. Once you become an IAS officer, you have to deal with the people. You have to govern the people. You have to administer the people. ప్రజలను పరిపాలించాలి, వాళ్ళకి మంచి పరిపాలన ఇవ్వాలి. మంచి పరిపాలన ఇవ్వాలంటే మంచి విధానాలు తీసుకురావాలి, మంచి చట్టాలు తీసుకొని రావాలి, ప్రజలకు అవసరమైన ప్రోగ్రామ్స్ తీసుకురావాలి. అసలు ప్రజలు ఎలాంటి సమస్యలతో బాధపడుతున్నారన్న విషయం తెలియాలి. అది ఎలా తెలుస్తుంది? వన్స్ యూ అండర్స్టాండ్ ద పీపుల్స్ కన్సర్న్స్. ఓకే, your history provides ample opportunity to deal with the mean people. That's why they made Indian history is one of the pillar for your mean syllabus, for your exam. Am I correct? So you people know very well, history is study of past on the basis of literary and archaeological evidence. Archaeological evidence. Then what about India? What is India? How that name? Why we are calling it as India? Indus River. Who call it as Indus? Europeans. How come Europeans get to know about India or Indus River? Portuguese. Yeah. Afzal. Yeah. Afzal. Why are we calling this land as India? How come that name was derived? You know, here we have this country. Here we have a river called its name is Sindhu. Its name is Sindhu. In ancient period, let's say for example 5,000 years ago, foreigners most of the times they frequently visit India through the land route. So here only we have the land route. You may thought that, sir, here also we have land route. Here also we have land route. Yeah. What is prohibiting them? Himalayas. Since we have the Himalayas in the northern side as well as in the eastern side, yeah, no foreigners could enter into India. Then what about this southern side? Ocean. Three ways it was surrounded by the ocean. That's why no mean foreigner could venture in ancient and medieval times. But whereas in the ancient period, most of the foreigners they visit India through the land route. Through the land route. Who are they? They are the Persians. When the Persians entered into this land, the first thing what they have encountered is this river. This river is Sindhu. See my dear, Persians could not pronounce yes. That's why they call it as Hindu river. The people who lived beyond this river, they are called as Hindus. They are called as Hindus. We are all Hindus. Sorry, not all the Hindus. So majority of the people are the Hindus. The land beyond this river is called as Hindustan. The land beyond this river is called as Hindustan. The people who practice a religion in this land are called as or is called as Hinduism. Tell me, your Hinduism or Hindustan, foreign word or Indian word? Foreign interpretation. Are you getting my point or not? We are thumping our chest that I am Hindu, I am the native. But your word, the very word is not a native word. It is a foreign import. It is the Persians who used to call. Who are Persians? You know, not Europeans. You know, our friends, Iranians right now fighting against America, Israel. Just now today only they are concluding a treaty, opening up Strait of Hormuz. Yeah, there is no scarcity for our LPG cylinders, petrol, diesel. Are you getting my point or not? So they are the Persians. From Persians, Europeans get to know about this land. Who are these Europeans? Greeks. Greeks came to know about this land. You know that Hindustan, it was a land of wealth. fabulous wealth. And these people also entered. Persians called this river as a Hindu, but they could not pronounce H. These Greeks called it as a Indus. The land beyond this river is called as India. Land beyond this river is called as India. So that is how that name India was derived. Initially from Persians to Greeks. Okay? So history is very simple subject. Among all the subjects, history is the most simple subject. Are you getting my point or not? What's your name? Manasa. To understand economy, you need a little bit of logic. To understand geography, you look up into sky. Where the cloud is, what kind of cloud it is. In your childhood, when you look at the cloud, it appears like a bird. It appears like a god. There are different ways. You can't easily relate. Am I correct or not? Then what about the polity? Article 1 to Article 365, 370, that number goes on. Are you getting my point or not? So all these subjects have a little bit of technicality, I can say. But whereas history, whatever you read, you can easily understand. But the difficult part of history is years. Next. Years, names. Go on. What's your misnomers? Cheppandi inkemunnai? What's so troubling you? Names, years, battles, kings, titles of kings. In one word, history is full of facts. History is the boring subject. Even our movies also confirmed it. History lecture undi, mystery picture undi, deniko votu cheppara annadu. Ante enti history boring subject ani daniki oka brand esarandi. Are you getting my point or not? But this is wrong. Why history becomes boring, my dear? Because we try to mug up the facts. When you try to mug up the facts, you can't understand. Then automatically it became boring. But once you start reading the history as a story, as a narration, always we can easily remember the stories. There are different stories. Ashoka had his own story. Buddha also had his own story. You know Buddha? How cruel he was. Are you getting my point or not? Buddha was such a cruel person. No? See, my dear, can you leave a 2-year-old boy and the wife in midnight? While you are marrying, what you promised? 100 years I will be with you. Janma janmala bandham. 7 adugula bandham. Avuna kada? So you promised to Yashodhara, I would be with you forever. But at the age of 29 years, somehow you encountered 4 scenes. You want to pursue, you want to understand what the truth is. What are the reasons for human problem, human pain, human suffering? You entered into a bedroom. There Yashodhara and his son Rahula, they are in the deep sleep. You did not inform them. Without informing them, you have escaped out of the palace. You have ran away. You became mendicant. Are you getting my point or not? Then look at the Buddha from the perspective of Yashodhara. How painful it is. Are you getting my point or not? Look at the Buddha from the perspective of Rahula. Since his childhood, he could not see his father. That's a painful story, my dear. Vardhamana Mahavira, he also his own story. Samudragupta, they had their own story. We have Chandragupta too. He had his own story. Like that, history is full of stories. If you read the history with the narration like a story, that will imprint in your mind. It will never fade away. Mark my words, until your death, you won't forget these personalities. The point here is we have to make it as a narration. Okay, and when it comes to the facts, you don't need to remember all the facts. You know, our history, the story of our history, it is going to begin with the 14 lakh years. 14 లక్షల సంవత్సరాల నుంచి ప్రారంభమవుతుందండి మనం మాట్లాడబోయే హిస్టరీ అనేది. 14 లక్షల సంవత్సరాల నుంచి 1947 వరకు ఎన్ని సంవత్సరాలు ఉంటాయి? అన్ని సంవత్సరాలు మీరు గుర్తుపెట్టుకోవాలా? యువర్ బ్రెయిన్ ఈజ్ నాట్ ఏ టెలిఫోన్ డైరెక్టరీ. You know, telephone directory in 1990s, 2000s, there is a huge voluminous book. That book contains all the numbers with address. Are you getting my point or not? So you don't need to remember all the years. Point number 1. Point number 2, you can remember only the important battles. అన్ని యుద్ధాలు అవసరం లేదండి మనకి. కొన్ని యుద్ధాలు మాత్రమే మనం గుర్తుపెట్టుకోవాలి. Okay? My friend asked, what's your name? Vani asked that. So what are those important years? What are those important battles? The battles which have changed the course of history. Only you can remember these battles. ఏ యుద్ధాలైతే చరిత్ర గతిని మలుపు తిప్పాయో, చారిత్రాత్మకమైన యుద్ధాలు జరిగాయో వాటిని మాత్రమే మనం గుర్తుపెట్టుకోవాలి. అన్ని యుద్ధాలు గుర్తుపెట్టుకోవాల్సిన అవసరం లేదు. డోంట్ వేస్ట్ యువర్ జీబీ, డోంట్ వేస్ట్ యువర్ మెమరీ. Are you getting my point or not? Let's say Kalinga War. You can remember Kalinga War. You have to remember some wars fought by the Samudragupta. You have to remember few wars fought by the Akbar. You can remember first battle of Panipat, second battle of Panipat, third battle of Panipat. Because these 3 battles have changed the very course of history. You know, in modern India, we discussed about the 1794. 1794. What happened in 1794? Battle of Buxar. Not 64. 1794. Battle of Padmanabham. Battle of Padmanabham. ఈ పద్మనాభం యుద్ధం ఎందుకు జరిగింది? ఎవరెవరి మధ్య జరిగింది అంటే, ఎనీవన్ ఫ్రమ్ శ్రీకాకుళం? ప్లీజ్ రైజ్ యువర్ హ్యాండ్స్. శ్రీకాకుళం or విజయనగరం? Srikakulam. Near Srikakulam, there is a small, a town called Vijayanagaram. Vijayanagaram is also a district. Yeah, this battle happened between the Vijayanagaram kings and the English East India Company. Battle of Padmanabham. That is so important because with the Battle of Padmanabham, East India Company rule was established strongly in Andhra. That's why you have to remember. You know, I can give you one more example. Battle of Vandivash. Battle of Vandivash. Which year? వందవాసి యుద్ధం అంటాం దాన్నే. వందవాసి యుద్ధం. ఈ వందవాసి యుద్ధం మనం గుర్తుపెట్టుకోవాలండి. ఎందుకు గుర్తుపెట్టుకోవాలి అంటే, ఆంధ్రాలో ఫ్రెంచ్ వారు వెళ్ళిపోయి ఇంగ్లీష్ వారి యొక్క రూల్ స్థాపితమైంది. అందుకని మనం వందవాసి యుద్ధం మాత్రం గుర్తుపెట్టుకుంటాం. ఈ విధంగా అన్ని యుద్ధాలు మనం గుర్తుపెట్టుకోవాల్సిన అవసరం లేదు. Are you getting my point or not? Only few battles. కొంతమంది రాజులు మాత్రమే మనం గుర్తుపెట్టుకోవాలి. రాజులు అందరి గురించి అవసరం లేదు. కొన్ని టైటిల్స్ మాత్రమే గుర్తుపెట్టుకోవాలి. ఓకే, సో ప్లీజ్ give up please erase all the kinds of misnomers whatever you are having. Okay, so this is what I have to tell you about my subject, Indian history. Okay, write down. We have only English medium students. Write down. History is the study of past on the basis of literary and archaeological evidences. Literary and archaeological evidences. And we have one more word, mythology. You know mythology. What is mythology? Past? Any evidences? Example? Mahabharat. Mahabharat have a literary evidence. Rama is also having literary evidences. Rama and Mahabharat. Yeah? Puranas. Manasa. Sanatana Dharma. What is that Sanatana Dharma? Here I am asking about mythology. Yeah? You people said that Rama and Mahabharat is a mythology. My friend, what's her name? Yashaswini. Yeah, Yashaswini said that mythology is a study of past without having evidence. We have evidence. Rama and Mahabharat are the two texts we have. We have literary evidences, but that was not supported by archaeological evidences. Archaeological evidences. So history is the study of past on the basis of literary as well as the archaeological evidences. Mythology is only having the literary evidences, but archaeological evidence is absent. Are you getting my point or not? Listen. I will give the clarity. Bhagat Singh, mythological hero or historical hero? Why historical? We have literary evidences as well as the archaeological evidences. Buddha, mythological or historical personality? Historical personality. Recently we got the last remains of the Buddha. Last remains of the Buddha. Okay, Buddha is having the literary as well as the archaeological evidences. Ashoka is also historical personality. Karna, mythological personality. Mythological personality. Narasimha, mythological personality. Krishna, mythological personality. Okay, write down mythology. Mythology is the study of past. Mythology is the study of past only on the basis of literature. Comma, archaeological evidences are absent. Archaeological evidences are absent. Yeah, next point. The term India is being evolved from Persians. In ancient period, Persians called Sindhu River as Hindu River. Come on. The land beyond this river is called as Hindustan. The land beyond this river is called as Hindustan. From Persians, Greeks came to know about this land. They called Hindu river as Indus, I-N-D-U-S, Indus River. Comma, land beyond this river is called as India. See, this land can also be called as Bharat. Why are we calling it as Bharat? Yashaswini. Bharata. Who is that Bharata? Rama's brother Bharata? No. It's not the Rama's brother Bharata. Yeah? Have you seen that recent movie, Shakuntalam? Samantha and I could not remember the other protagonist. Yeah? So there is a king called Bharata. He was a son of Shakuntala and Dushyanta. Shakuntala and Dushyanta. So such person has ruled this entire Indian subcontinent for quite some time. That's why this land is called as the Bharat or Bharat Desh. Bharat or the Bharat Desh. But you know, in Jainism, we have a Jain tradition. In Jainism, we have the Tirthankaras. How many Tirthankaras we have? 24 Tirthankaras. In Jainism, we have 24 Tirthankaras. In that, the first one is Rishabhanath. First one is Rishabhanath. So this Rishabhanath, he had 3 children. Among them, the daughter is Brahmi. The daughter is Brahmi. So she is the one created one of the India's ancient most script. India's ancient most script called Brahmi script. She has created Brahmi script. I think most of you know the Telugu. You write Telugu. How do you write Telugu? How do you write Telugu? Right from left and left to right. Left to right. Again left to right. So that way of writing from left to right in India, in Indian script starts from the Brahmi only. Brahmi only. Are you getting my point or not? Then what is the difference between script and language? Forgot your name. Tarun, yeah, Tarun. So I'm able to recollect your names. Yeah, Tarun. What is the difference between script and language?
Language means we can speak.
We can speak.
That's it. A script means we have both for speaking and we have the script to write.
No, actually you are correct to some extent. So language is for the verbal communication. See, I am speaking English. Okay, I am conveying my thoughts verbally, orally through you. Okay, so for this I require a language. నా మనసులో ఉన్న భావాలను మీకు చెప్దాం అనుకుంటున్నాను, మీతో మాట్లాడుతున్నాను. ఈ మాట్లాడేదంతా ఏంటి? తెలుగు భాషలో మాట్లాడుతున్నాను. మరి నేను మాట్లాడే ప్రతిదాన్ని కూడా రిటర్న్గా కమ్యూనికేట్ చేయాలి. ఫర్ ద రిటర్న్ కమ్యూనికేషన్ వీ హ్యావ్ ద స్క్రిప్ట్. సో స్క్రిప్ట్ ఈజ్ ఫర్ రిటర్న్ కమ్యూనికేషన్ and language is for the verbal communication. So what you are doing? You are writing. So writing is a script. Writing is a script. So get to know each and every word. Get the clarity. Okay? So don't take the concepts granted. Don't take it the concepts in a granted manner. Okay? So Brahmi has started the Brahmi script. And the elder son was Bahubali. Elder son was Bahubali. So next one is Ballala Deva. What's your name, my dear? What's your name? You are the one. Rishita. So the next one is Bharata. Okay? So you know Rishabhanath at the age of 40 years, he had no interest about the worldly life. So he had given his entire kingdom to both the sons. You can rule. I'll go to forest. I'll do the meditation. When Rishabhanath went to meditation, so both the sons, they were ruling the kingdom. Among between the two, Bahubali and Bharata, the most ambitious one is the Bharata. The most ambitious one is Bharata. So Bharata started conquering the territories, making the wars, defeated many kings, occupied many kingdoms. In the entire Indian subcontinent, he defeated most of the rulers and expanded the kingdom. But there is only one ruler he had not defeated, and that is the brother Bahubali. Yeah? And this Bharata, he was such an ambitious one, even he declared a war on the brother Bahubali. and both the sides, they have mobilized huge forces. Yeah. The strategist estimated that if these two forces clash, hundreds and thousands of people will die. Casualties will be high. How can we avoid these death? And both sides agreed. Okay, we can do the one-to-one war. One-to-one war, not clashing all the forces. That is how Bharata and the Bahubali both started fighting with each other. Initially with the different types of weapons, bow and arrow, sword, mace ante gada, yeah, swords, and this war going on for many days. All the weapons are exhausted, and finally this Bahubali and Bharata, they started Mustighata. Mustighata ante okalo dokalo kottukuntunarandi, one-to-one fight. So in that one-to-one fight, your Bahubali, he was such a lion-hearted man, and he badly hit the Bharata, and Bharata lost the consciousness. He fell down. Then Bahubali, he picked up the sword and he was about to slay him, kill him. But he was about to kill him. There is a flash of thought in his mind. What I am doing? Whom I am killing? I am going to kill my own brother. My own brother for what? For a piece of land, for a kingdom. How foolish I am. He felt so shame. Yeah? He dropped the weapon. Whatever the territory he had, even his kingdom was surrendered to his brother Bharata. He could not show his face to the father in the North India. So that's why he descended down towards the south. He came to Karnataka. In Karnataka, there is a place called Shravanabelagola. Anyone from Karnataka? Okay. So he came to Shravanabelagola. At Shravanabelagola, he was in the Yogasana. That Yogasana is in just standing posture. He was in the standing posture for 12 years. He did not move. He became naked completely. All the twigs started turning. Are you getting my point or not? Finally, after 12 years, he got the salvation. That's why in Shravanabelagola, we have Gomateshwara statue or Bahubali statue. They celebrate one festival, that is Mahamastabhisheka. For 12 years, for only 12 years, they celebrate this festival. Are you getting my point or not? So now, according to Jain tradition, this Bharata has ruled Indian subcontinent for a long time. That's why it is called as Bharat Desh. Why are we calling it as Bharat? There are two traditions. One is Hindu tradition, another one is Jain tradition. Okay, write down. According to Hindu and Jain traditions, King Bharata ruled this subcontinent for a long time. Therefore it is called as Bharat Desh. ఎప్పుడైనా హిందూ దేవాలయానికి వెళ్ళారా? Have you ever gone to Hindu temple just to make some abhisheka, Pawan Kalyan? Yeah? If you go to Hindu temple and ask the priest to perform some abhisheka or archana, you ask your gotra, what gotra you belongs to. Then you start saying your father's name, mother's name, yeah? Yours name, your wife, your children. In future at least. Okay, you will say, and that priest enter into Garbhagriha, he starts saying that Bharatavarshe, Bharatakande, Jambudvipe. Are you getting my point or not? He is communicating to the God. so and so tithi, so and so time, so and so person, longitude, latitude. This person belongs to so and so gotra. Yeah, his forefathers are. So such person, he is performing puja for you. There he says Bharatavarshe, Bharatakande, Jambudvipe. So India is also called as a Jambudvipa. Why Jambudvipa? Why it is called as Jambudvipa? You know, in the summer season, along with the mango, you can also come across jamun fruits. చూస్తున్నారా మార్కెట్లో జామూన్ ఫ్రూట్స్ అంటాం కదా, ఓకే, నేరేడు పళ్ళు అంటాం ఇక్కడ. సో ఆ జామూన్ ట్రీస్ని జంబూ అని కూడా పిలుస్తారండి. సో జామూన్ ట్రీస్ ఎక్కువగా ఈ ప్రాంతంలో ఉంటాయి కాబట్టి, సో జామూన్ ట్రీస్ ఆర్ ఎండమిక్ టు దిస్ ల్యాండ్. దట్స్ వై ఇట్ ఈస్ కాల్డ్ యాజ్ జంబూ ద్వీపే. దెర్ ఆర్ మెనీ నేమ్స్ ఫర్ దిస్ ల్యాండ్. ఓకే, సో yeah, that's all about the what India is. Then how can we understand this history? I told you that to understand, to reconstruct the past of India, we need some sources. You people know very well that what are the sources? Literary sources and archaeological sources. Literary sources and archaeological sources. These literary sources can be further divided into indigenous as well as the foreign sources. Indigenous and foreign sources. So literature are nothing but the books. If the book is written by the Indian, we can call it as indigenous. If the book is written by the foreigner, we can call it as a foreign source. Which is the best one, my dear? What's your name? You are the one. Yeah. Hemant. In order to understand the India's past, which is the best one? Foreign source or Indian source? Both are. How come both are important? Yeah. What's your take on? Which is important, Indian or a foreigner? Indian source. Why Indian source? Manasa. Foreign source. Why foreign source? More about Indians. We don't know about ourselves.
Because they came, they did many things in India.
What, my dear? Indigenous source. Why indigenous source is the best source?
Because of many books are translated by the foreigners or Indian books.
Translated by foreigners, yeah. That's why authenticity is important. Okay. Yeah, which is the best one? Which is the best one, my dear? Foreign source. Why foreign sources? Very good, my dear. So, foreign sources is the best source according to my friend Shruti, because foreigners have no biasness. Are you getting my point or not? You came to India as a trader, as an invader, as an ambassador, as a writer, as a traveler. You go there, you come to our Hyderabad. If you come to Hyderabad, if you taste the delicious biryani, you start writing. In Hyderabad, there is a delicious biryani, wonderful biryani. I have never tasted this. Are you getting my point or not? Whatever they experience, whatever they encounter, that is being written. Let's say, for example, if you appointed Saideswara, if Saideswara is writing a book, Saideswara is a poet under Sri Krishna Devaraya. Yeah, in Sri Krishna Devaraya, we have Ashtadiggajas. Along with that, Saideswara is also a Diggaja. He was there to write about Vijayanagara. What I write? Sri Krishna Devaraya is such a wonderful ruler, great ruler, benevolent ruler. He had seen the people like the children. You know, I don't find a poor man in the streets of the Vijayanagara. Diamonds, rubies, emeralds, pearls, they were sold in an open market like a groundnut. అవునా కదా? మన బజార్లో పండ్లు కూరగాయలు ఏ విధంగా రాసులుగా పోసి అమ్ముతారో ఆ టైంలో వజ్రాలు, వైడూర్యాలు, మరకత మాణిక్యాలు, ముత్యాలు రాసులుగా పోసి అమ్మారు. ఈ విజయనగర సామ్రాజ్యంలో పేదవాడంటూ లేడు. సచ్ ఏ రూలింగ్ దట్ కృష్ణదేవరాయ ప్రొవైడెడ్. Because I am a poet under the Krishnadevara. I cannot write negative aspects of Krishnadevara. I will highlight only the greatness of Krishnadevara. If I write negative, what happens? There will be tomorrow. Yeah. రేపు అనేది చూడమండి, ఎందుకని పనిష్మెంట్ ఇస్తాడు. సో ఐఎమ్ బయాస్డ్. సో ఇండిజినియస్ రైటర్స్ ఆర్ బయాస్డ్, whereas foreigners, they did not get any kind of patronage. So whatever they have seen, they will write it. Are you getting my point or not? But foreigners have a problem. Foreigners don't know Indian languages. When they don't know the Indian languages, they can't understand what our culture is. How many of you are from Telangana? Please raise your hands. Yeah. తెలంగాణ వచ్చిన తర్వాత ఇలా లేపకూడదు, ఇలా లేపాలండి, బలంగా లేపాలి. రాకముందంటే కొద్దిగా హెసిటేట్ చేయొచ్చు. వెరీ గుడ్. ఇమాజిన్ మై డియర్, ఇన్ తెలంగాణ వీ సెలబ్రేట్ బతుకమ్మ, సమ్మక్క సారక్క. Imagine if a foreigner comes from UK on the eve of Batukama. What is Batukama? Our Indian women, yeah, Telangana women, they go there and get the flowers. They get some leaves and arrange them, yeah, and place a small tamarind, turmeric paste, and consider that as a Durga. Yeah, in the evening, Gauri, Durga, both are same. Gauri or Durga. And in the evening, all the women gather in the streets. They started singing the songs and they started making the dance. Yeah, finally they take this Gauramma or Durgamma and submerge into water. Foreigner cannot understand. He write that Telangana people don't know who is the true god is. They are considering plants, leaves, flowers as the god. Are you getting my point or not? Tell me which is the best source? Foreign source. Foreigners cannot understand our language. You know, language is the key to understand the culture of the people. ఒక దేశ లేదా ప్రాంత ప్రజల యొక్క సంస్కృతి సాంప్రదాయాలు నీకు అర్థం కావాలంటే వాళ్ళ భాష అర్థం కావాలండి. భాష రాకుండా వాళ్ళ సంస్కృతి అర్థం కాదు నీకు. ఆర్ యు గెటింగ్ మై పాయింట్ ఆర్ నాట్? లాంగ్వేజ్ ఈజ్ కీ టు అండర్స్టాండ్ ద కల్చర్ ఆఫ్ ద పీపుల్. When a foreigner comes, you don't know the Indian languages. Without understanding the Indian languages, how can he guess? Or how can he write good things about the India? Not good things, at least fair things about the India. He cannot properly comprehend what the India is. Are you getting my point or not? Now tell me which is the best source? Foreign source or indigenous source? Indigenous source. Why indigenous source? Indigenous sources are writers, they know the Indian languages. When you know the Indian languages, you can understand the society in a very well. You can better understand the Indian society. You can understand all the nitty-gritties of Indian society. Are you getting my point or not? But the problem here is, take the Saideswara. Saideswara is a Brahmin. You people ask me to write about the caste system. Yeah? Who had constructed the caste system? It is the Brahmins, it is the priestly class. How I write? Caste system is just a division among the people. In India, all the castes are equal. Everybody is equal, everybody is same. According to the professions, according to the merit, according to their interests, they are getting the different castes. That's it. There is no caste discrimination, there is no untouchability. What I do? I would not highlight all the dark aspects of Indian society. I would wrap it. I would not highlight dark aspects. If a foreigner comes, he can write about the untouchability, he can write about the caste discrimination. Am I correct or not? Charan. Charan is from ancient India. If I ask him to write about the India's family system, he writes that, you know, in India, families are the fundamental blocks of Indian society. In my family or in Indian families, both wife and husband are the two pillars. Women were given more and more importance. See how we treat the women. We worship the women as Saraswati, Lakshmi, Durga. Are you getting my point or not? See, look at my Shiva. Yeah, how Shiva was? Ardhanarishwara. Half of the body is male, half of the body is female. She mean how Indian men were so generous. They are giving half of their body to the wife. That's so difficult task, my dear. Are you getting my point or not? If you give half of your body, you have to give half of your brain to the women. Are you getting my point or not? If they are in the left, they are going to read what you are thinking in the right. You have no privacy. Are you getting my point or not? So, that is how we will paint, we will highlight the Indian family system in a bright color. But you would not talk about the how women were subjugated, how social disabilities imposed on women, how forcibly women in ancient period were dragged, forced and burnt alive. Do you write about all these things? No. If you are Indian writer, you would silent. You would be silent in all these dark aspects. You cannot write about the child marriages. You would not write about the polygamy and harsh life for the widows. There is a problem with the indigenous writers. So what we have to do? We have to use both the foreign sources as well as the indigenous sources to reconstruct the past of Indian history. You people thought that it's the introductory class. We don't need to write anything. So these things will not be in your exam. UPSC all the time should give surprises, my dear. It will give surprises. Okay? Listen. 5-6 years ago, I come across a question. In General Studies 1, UPSC mains, the question is, why are we calling India as a subcontinent? Please explain. Where did you come across this question? 6th class NCERT Geography. In your childhood, when you are in the school, you are being taught India is subcontinent. In India, unity and diversity. Unity and diversity. So those things will also be asked. I think 2 years ago they have asked a question. How India's geography is going to influence the ancient past. How India's geography is going to determine the ancient as well as the medieval history. That is there in our NCERT R.S. Sharma, but we won't read it because we thought that these are all irrelevant topics. But UPSC pick up whatever you ignore, whatever you bypass. My dear, when you are in the preparation, UPSC preparation, UPSC sits along with you. UPSC go through what you are reading, what you are excluding. Whatever you are excluding, that is being picked up. Am I clear? I'll give a simple example. 2011, 2012. Okay, in those days, they are asking at least 2 to 3 questions exclusively on sports. Who won the Wimbledon? Who won chess? So like that, they used to ask some questions on sports. Everybody started reading about the sports issues. After 3-4 years, they stopped asking questions related to sports. Okay? So gradually what the aspirants concluded, UPSC would not ask a question on sports. Suddenly in 2019-20, they started asking questions on sports. Sudden surprise. Are you getting my point or not? So every time UPSC is going to change the strategy, it will be with you. It will go through what you are studying, what you are excluding. Mark my words. If you give more importance to economy, they'll give only 4-5 questions on economy. If you give more importance to polity, they know very well. If you just mug up the facts, they would not ask the facts. They would ask the concept in a case study. You have to read the case study. Let's say for example, X believed so and so, Y believed so and so. Like that, they'll give the paragraph. Okay, once you finish the paragraph, you forgot the story. Again, you will read what the X and Y are saying. That's why, if you have to clear the UPSC, the only one mantra, the only one solution is get the conceptual clarity. Don't accept the things what the faculty is saying, including me. Okay, don't accept whatever I am telling. Just question me. argue with me, as my friend Tarun argues. Yeah, that kind of knowledge is being demanded by the UPSC. Frankly speaking, my dear, UPSC is not just been testing your memory, it is testing your analytical capacity, conclusions. Okay, so whatever the points we are narrating here, that must be supported by some kind of analysis, must get the conceptual clarity. Okay, write down. So here it is also important for your mains. Subheading: sources to understand Indian history. Sources to understand Indian history. It can be reconstructed. It can be reconstructed with the help of literary and archaeological sources. Literary and archaeological sources. Literary sources are two types. Literary sources are two types. Yeah, first one, subheading: indigenous sources. Indigenous sources. These were written by scholars, poets, administrators, since, next point, since they knew about native languages, they can provide better insights. They can provide better insights about Indian society. They can understand, write down, they can understand traditions and customs of people. For instance, Kalhanas, Rajatarangini. Kalhana is a writer. Kalhanas Rajatarangini. Yeah, continuation. Rajatarangini is the first historical text written with historiographic principles. Okay. However, native writers native writers may be biased. May be biased, BIASUD, biased towards their culture. They may highlight positive aspects, and ignore dark areas. Primordial loyalties, I write here, primordial loyalties, limits, their understanding about India. See, what are these primordial loyalties? Gender, identities, gender, caste, religion, region, language. These are all our identities. Yeah? If you are a male, you will ignore all the issues of women. If you are upper caste, you will sideline all the aspects of lower caste. That's what the primordial loyalties. Okay? So next one. Foreign sources, subheading foreign sources. Foreign sources. These were written by foreign writers who came to India as invaders, comma, ambassadors, comma, travelers, comma, monks, sannyasulu, monks, and officers, British officers and officers. Their writings are mostly unbiased. Because they did not get patronage from the local rulers. They wrote whatever they experience in India. They wrote whatever they experience in India. Examples. CU key. Written by Huyan Sang. CUK written by Huyan Sang. Yeah, you can write one more example. Al-Biruni, an Arab writer an Arab writer composed Kitabul Hind. Composed Kitabul Hind. However, they don't know native languages. Which limits their understanding about India. Their understanding about India. Yeah. Apart from this, there is one more problem with the foreign sources. The problem is, let's say for example, my friend Chandu. Tomorrow, Chandu will go to America. Yeah. You are born and brought up here. Suddenly you go to America tomorrow. How do you feel? ఏమనిపిస్తుంది అమెరికా వెళ్ళగానే సడన్గా? ఏంటండి? New culture, new people. Yeah, they are not like our 5'5" height. Most of the people are 6 obese. Yeah, then it's a kind of cultural shock for you. All the new things, wherever you look, everything is different. The people, their behavior, their attitudes. Yeah, everything is so strange for you. Am I correct or not? Yeah, what they eat generally? They eat pizza, burgers. One day you like it, you praise. Second day, third day, after 2 weeks, what you write in your diary? You are from Chandu from Srikakulam. So Chandu started writing in his diary, Americans don't know how to make delicious food, particularly that fish curry. Are you getting my point or not? They know only how to make a roti or bread, that's it. Are you getting my point or not? If they have to learn about how to cook the food, they must come to Srikakulam, Vijayanagaram. Are you getting my point? Means you have started judging. You started judging about the Americans because their tastes are different, your tastes are different. Are you getting my point or not? And even your perspective will be altogether different. You look at their dressing. Yeah, their dressing is altogether different. That is more modern. It's not exactly modern, it's Western. I should not say modern. So it is more Western. And you will be surprised, shocked. And you started writing, judging their behavior. Are you getting my point or not? That's all your perspective. So your writings is based on purely your perspective. So you are looking, understanding their society from the Srikakulam perspective. Are you getting my point or not? Imagine if a foreigner comes to India, he'll also feel all the things in India so strange. Are you getting my point or not? He'll also started judging. Particularly if he comes to Telangana, Rayalaseema, if he tastes our food is so spicy. Are you getting my point or not? Relatively, across the world, yeah, Andhra, Telangana food is one of the spiciest food in the world. So how that Americans started writing about the Telangana food? So these people, they started having the chilies. Their food is so spicy, we can't eat it. That is how they'll write. Here the problem is, your perspective is the problem. So you are going to judge the things from your perspective. Am I correct or not? Yeah, right. Apart from this, observation of foreigners is being influenced by their perspectives. They may judge native cultures somebody is what I say? They may judge native cultures from foreign perspective. From foreign perspectives. Okay. We all know Mughal Empire. Who is the founder of Mughal Empire? Babur. So Babur, he wrote an autobiography. Babur's autobiography is Tujhke I Babari. Tujhke I Babari. In his autobiography, his autobiography has 3 volumes. First volume, second volume and third volume. First volume talks about his life in Central Asia. Second volume talks about his life in Kabul. Third volume, it speaks about the Akbar's life in India. Babur's life in India. Babur's life in India. So what Babur writes? In India, gardens are absent. Gardens are absent. Running waters are absent. I could not find fine breed horses, fine breed dogs. In India, we have only inferior type of horses, not Arabian horses. We could not get it. He started writing that. I could not get the universities. I did not find the universities. And he said that in India, there is no beautiful people. India is a country of few charms. Do you accept his observation? In India, there is no beautiful people. This is what the statement, allegation, observation made by the Babur. Do you support this or not? Why? Yeah? What is the yardstick for beauty? Yeah, what is the yardstick for beauty? There is no universal criteria to decide the beauty or handsomeness. Am I correct or not? That keep on changing from culture to culture, from region to region. It depends upon that region or the perspective. Since Babur came from the Central Asia, in Central Asia, the average height is 6 feet. Are you getting? So he expected all the men and women in India also 6 feet. But our average height is 5 feet, 5.5. Am I correct or not? How we are? We are not fair. We are not white. Yeah? How we are? We are dark. We are brownish. We are brownish. Not just by the physical appearance, not just by the skin color, you cannot judge. You cannot judge the people. In fact, beauty depends upon the perspective. Some people consider the physical appearance as beauty. Some people consider attitude, knowledge, intelligence, behavior is the yardstick for beauty. Are you getting my point or not? How come you take the skin color or personality as a basis for beauty? So Babur is wrong. We cannot take what the Babur said. Here, Babur's observation based upon his foreign perspective. Are you getting my point or not? Anyhow, who is more beautiful? Yeah, where the beauty lies? Where the beauty lies? Is it your personality? Is it your skin color? After 40, your skin fades away. Your skin color fades away. After 50, you lose your strength. Then, where is the, what I say? A most beautiful place. The heart, which is more compassionate. ఏ హృదయం అయితే దయతో నిండి ఉంటుందో అలాంటి హృదయం కలిగిన వాళ్ళు నిజమైనటువంటి అందంగా ఉన్నవారు, నిజంగా అందంగా ఉన్నవారండి. ద వన్ హూ షెడ్ ద టీయర్స్ ఫర్ అదర్స్. ఎవరైతే వేరే వాడి కష్టాల్లో ఉంటే వీడి కన్నీళ్ళు వస్తాయి చూసారా, వాడు నిజమైన అందగాడు. అంతేగాని ఇఫ్ యూ సెలబ్రేట్ ద ఫెయిల్యూర్ ఆఫ్ అదర్స్, యు ఆర్ క్రూయల్. ఆర్ యు గెటింగ్ మై పాయింట్ ఆర్ నాట్? If you celebrate the failure of others, if you enjoy the pain of others, then you are notorious, barbaric, you are not civilized. So here my point is, we cannot take the perspectives or judgments of the foreigners. We have to be judicious while taking the opinions of foreigners. Okay? Write down. Therefore, while reconstructing Indian history, we must consider both indigenous and foreign sources. Take a question. Critically examine the relevance of indigenous and foreign sources in the reconstruction of India's past. So apart from these literary sources, we have archaeological sources. Subheading archaeological sources. Archaeological sources. These are the objects. Write down. These are the objects found in the process of excavation. These are the objects found in the process of excavation. Excavation అంటే తవ్వకాలు జరపడం అండి. Excavation. Okay. So the most important one is inscriptions. First one is subheading inscription. In Telugu we can call it as a sasanam. Inscription. Shruti, what is inscription? శాసనం అంటే ఏంటి? శాసనాలు, government order. So recently we are calling legislature is a శాసనం or శాసన సభ. But actually in our historical perspective, what do you mean by inscription? Shruti. Okay. No, actually any writing or engraving on hard surface is called as a inscription. ఏంటండి? Permanent text. Yeah. So if you write something on a paper, that's a temporary one. It may fade away. But if you write or engrave something on a hard surface, that is called as a inscription. Let's say for example, if you write something on this wood, it is a inscription. If you write something on stone, if you engrave something on a stone, that is also permanent. So it is also called as inscription. If you write something on ivory, you know ivory, elephant tusk, that is called as ivory. Okay, if you write something on a metal, copper sheet, iron sheet, that is also called as inscription. So inscription is a writing or engraving on hard surface that can be that can be a metal a stone, a wood, or an ivory object. An ivory object. Write down. Inscription is a writing or engraving on hard surface, which can be a stone, comma, metal, wood, and ivory, IVORY, ivory. Okay. So whatever you write on hard surface, that is called as a inscription. Let's say, for example, my friend Charan is under Samudragupta. So he was a minister under Samudragupta. Samudragupta is called as Napoleon of India. Why he was called as Napoleon of India? How Napoleon had won many wars in the Europe. How he fought many battles in the Europe. In the similar manner, your Samudragupta also in ancient period, he fought many battles and won the victories. That is why he is called as Napoleon of India. So he called Charan, instructed, just make a inscription on my victories. So then Charan started writing. You people thought Samudragupta is an ordinary human being. No, he is a god. He is being called as Yama, Varuna, Agni, Indra. He fought 100 battles. In all the 100 battles, he got the victory. He performed these many Ashwamedha yagas. So that is how he started boasting, highlighting. Are you getting my point or not? About the victories, titles, and the wars of a ruler. Such kind of inscription is called as Prashasti or eulogy. In eulogy is also a type of inscription. But what you are writing? You are writing about the military victories, titles of a king. That's it. You are just boasting the ruler. So such kind of writing is called as a inscription. Are you getting my point or not? So in ancient India, we have one more king, Ashoka. You know Ashoka? Someone asked Ashoka, where is your happiness? Someone asked Ashoka, where is your happiness? Ashoka said that, my happiness lies in the happiness of my subjects. నా ప్రజలు సంతోషంగా ఉంటే నేను సంతోషంగా ఉంటాను. Are you getting my point or not? My ultimate goal is welfare and well-being of my people. That's it. He wanted people to behave in a proper way. People should maintain the morals, values, ethics. They should not go for violence. They must maintain the non-violence. They should maintain the tolerance towards other faiths. Yeah? Ashoka anagane, what do you remember? Shravani. In your childhood. Shravani only? Shirisha. In your childhood, what do you remember? Ashoka anagane. చెట్లు నాటించింది. ఎక్కడ నాటించారండి? ఇరువైపులా. మధ్యలో ఎందుకు నాటించలేదండి? అవునా కదా? అశోకుడు అనగానే మనకి అదొకటే గుర్తొస్తుంది. అశోకుడు చెట్లు నాటించను రోడ్లకి ఇరువైపులా. ఎందుకు నాటించాల్సి వచ్చింది చెట్లు అని అంటే he wanted the welfare and well-being of the people. Okay, he don't want to impose his force on the people. He want to win the hearts and minds of people by the welfare. ప్రజల మనస్సులు గెలుచుకోవాలండి. ప్రజల మనస్సులు గెలుచుకోవాలంటే ఏం చేయాలి? ఫ్రీ ఆర్టీసీ బస్. Yeah, అమ్మఒడి. Yeah, like that, freebies you have to give. So you are so concerned about the welfare of people. So Ashoka was so wise, my dear. when he was compared with the modern day leaders. They try to get the votes of people just by giving the freebies, unnecessary freebies. Are you getting my point or not? Ashoka focused on making the roads. He dug up some tanks. He planted trees which are giving more shade, which are bearing the more fruits. ఎక్కువగా పళ్ళు ఇచ్చేటువంటి నీడనిచ్చేటువంటి చెట్లు నాటించాడండి. కారణం ఏంటి? దారి పొడవునా వెళ్తుంటావు నువ్వు, బుల్ల కార్డ్స్ ఉంటాయి, పశువులు ఉంటాయి, సేద తీరాలి. అవి సేద తీరాలంటే ఏం కావాలి? నీడ కావాలి. సో ఏ చెట్లు అయితే ఎక్కువగా నీడనిస్తాయో అలాంటి చెట్లు నాటించాడండి. మార్గ మధ్యలో వెళ్తున్నప్పుడు నీకు ఆకలిస్తుంది, సమ్మర్ టైం, మ్యాంగో ఫ్రూట్స్ అవైలబుల్. సో దట్ యూ కెన్ సేవ్ యువర్ hunger. Okay, so when you are in that highway, you may be thirsty, you need the water. For water he dug up the tanks. Yeah, when you are being attacked by any kind of disease, to cure the diseases he planted some medicinal plants. So whatever he has done, that is for the welfare and well-being of the people. మరి ఇవన్నీ కూడా రాయించాలండి శాసన రూపంలో. Ashoka wanted to do all these things. Ashoka expected such kind of behavior from the people. So he also issued an inscription. Such kind of inscription is called as edict. Such kind of inscription is called as edict. So what is edict? Edict is also type of inscription, but it is a royal order which talks about the social behavior of people. ప్రజలు ఏ విధంగా నడుచుకోవాలి, వాళ్ళ ప్రవర్తన ఏ విధంగా ఉండాలి అనే దాని గురించి రాజు ఇచ్చే ఆదేశాలను మనం ఏమంటామంటే ఎడిక్ట్స్ అంటామండి. ఎడిక్ట్స్ అని చెప్తుంటాం. ఓకే, సో వీ హ్యావ్ ఎ ఫ్రెండ్ పవన్ కళ్యాణ్. పవన్ కళ్యాణ్ ఈజ్ అండర్ సముద్రగుప్త. ఈజ్ ఎ బ్రాహ్మణ్. బిఫోర్ సముద్రగుప్త going for war, Pawan Kalyan was called. Yeah, Pawan Kalyan, I am going for war. Please do a help. That help is perform Ashwamedha Yaga. Perform Ashwamedha Yaga. He was expert in performing Ashwamedha Yaga. So he performed Ashwamedha Yaga. Samudragupta, he went for war and he got a brilliant victory. Once he got the brilliant victory, he returned and called my friend. Okay, I was so benefited because of your yaga. Yeah, what do you want? Tell me. What do you want? Samudragupta giving an offer. Why are you so silent? See, my friend asked for, I want 1,000 acres of land in and around Hyderabad. In and around Hyderabad, 1,000 acres of land. Samudragupta gave. Not OG, SG. Samudragupta gave 1,000 acres of land to my friend. So from these 1,000 acres, you can collect the land revenue. Not only for your generation, your son can collect after your death. Your grandson, your great grandsons, everybody, they can collect the land revenue from these 1,000 acres. And these 1,000 acres will be exempted from any kind of taxes. You can enjoy all the wealth from these 1,000 acres. Are you happy? So happy. Okay. In his generation, you enjoyed all the privileges. After your death, your son is going to collect. Samudragupta also died. Samudragupta was followed by his son. Where is the guarantee that Samudragupta's son will respect the donation made by his father? Yeah? His father gave a donation. Where is the guarantee that his son will respect the donation made by father? What do you want? You need a proof. You need a proof. So that's why here you have a copper plate. On copper plate, they started writing. What is inscription? Inscription is a writing or engraving on hard surface. That hard surface can be a metal. So he started writing, I am so and so Samudragupta. I take the services of Pawan Kalyan. That's why I gave 1,000 acres at so and so place, so he can enjoy that land revenue. This is my order. Yeah, this inscription is talking about what? This inscription is talks about the land transaction between the donor and donee. If an inscription deals with the land transaction between a donor and donee, that is called as land charter. So how many types in inscriptions? There are three types. Three types in an inscription. First one is Prashasti. Prashasti talks about what? Military victories. Yeah. See, there are some titles. Dana Vera Shura Karna. Yeah. Dakshina Padapati, Uttara Padapati, Paramavera Chakra. So like that, all these titles. That is Prashasti. Next one is Edict. Edict is a royal order which talks about the social behavior of people. Then land charter is a land transaction between the donor and donee. That's it. Write down. What was the last statement I made? Inscription. On the basis of content. On the basis of content. Inscriptions can be broadly divided into three types. First one, Prashasti. Or eulogy. 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 It's a type of inscription. It is a type of inscription which deals with the titles, military conquest, and victories of a ruler. Example: Samudragupta's Allahabad inscription. Samudragupta's Allahabad inscription. Yeah, next one. Edict. 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 It is a royal order. Which deals with social behavior of people. Example: Ashokan edicts. Next, land charter. It deals with land transaction between donor and donee. Land transaction between donor and donee. Example: Nalanda copperplate inscription. Okay. So apart from these inscriptions, we have one more interesting archaeological source, and that is the coins. You people know very well about the coins. You can write one more point. Study of inscriptions is called as epigraphy. Study of inscriptions is called as epigraphy. Okay. So the next important one is coins. Subheading coins. Coins. Write down. Study of coins is called as numismatics. నాణెముల గురించి అధ్యయనం చేసే శాస్త్రాన్ని న్యూమిస్మాటిక్స్ అందరూ. అండర్లైన్ న్యూమిస్మాటిక్స్. Yeah, I think most of you may not have seen the inscriptions, but every one of you aware of the coins. Am I correct or not? We dealt with the coins. Yeah, you come across the coins, 1 rupee, 5 rupee, 10 rupees coins. What are the things you observe on coins? Generally ఏం చూస్తున్నారు coins లో మీరు? ఏం కనిపిస్తుంది మీకు? Emblem. Okay, what emblem we have? Roaring lines. How many lines?
4.
You can't see fourth one. Only 3 lines. Yeah, there is a lion emblem. Lion emblem. Yeah, then year. So year 2026. Then symbol. The denomination 1 rupee, 5 rupee. So here 1 rupee. Then rupee. Okay, fine. Stars, dots. Then what else? You can see paddy corn. Yeah. Then here you can come across Bharat as well as India. Then yeah, what my dear, what's your name? Jaipal Reddy or just only? Just Jaipal. Okay. Satyameva Jayate. Satyameva Jayate. Yeah, then anything you have identified? One rupee. 1, 5. Yes, we have number. Yeah. So with these coins, what kind of information you are going to derive? Yeah. Economy is wealthy or not? How can you decide whether your economy is wealthy, flourishing or not? Yeah. What is the metal we are using to make our coins? What metal we are using? Steel coins. We are using the steel coins. Yeah. In ancient period, we used to issue the gold and silver coins. Which is precious? Gold, silver or the steel? Gold and silver. Now tell me, in ancient period, they issued the gold and silver coins. Now we are in the modern period. We are thumping our chest that India is becoming one of the superpower in the world, but we are issuing coins in the steel. Yeah, who are prosperous? Ancient Indians or modern? Ancient Indians were more prosperous. So once you examine the metal of a coin, you can get to know about the health of economy. Health of economy. Then look at this Bharat and India. So in India, there are 2 languages which were so popular and being considered as the official languages. So you get to know about the Hindi and English. You will get to know about the languages. What kind of languages that were prevailed, which was spoken in India. Then you will also get to know script, Devanagari script. Yeah, then look at this Arabic numerals. Arabic numerals. Then what this corn indicates? Agriculture. Why did we mention that paddy corn? India? What, my dear? What's your response? You know, we have software, we have artificial intelligence, quantum mechanics, industries, but why we have mentioned only that paddy? Backbone for India is agriculture. Wonderful, my dear. Even now, 60% of the people, they get their livelihood from the agriculture only. So India's economy is based upon the agriculture. So that was indicated. That was indicated. Okay. In order to cultivate the paddy, what kind of soil you require? Can you cultivate soil in Rajasthan? You require the fertile alluvial soils. So when you mentioned about the paddy, that indirectly talks about the fertile alluvial soils. Yeah. So in India, you can cultivate the rice only when you have the high rainfall. Wherever you have the rainfall, wherever you have sufficient irrigation, then only you can cultivate the paddy. So it indicates high rainfall as well as irrigation facilities. Irrigation facilities. If you get to know about that crop what we are growing, with that you can derive the kind of geography we are having, soils as well as the climate that is being prevailed. Okay? Yeah. And one more thing. When you have all the types of crops, why you have mentioned only that paddy? Because in India, paddy is a staple food for millions of people. Staple means మనం ఆహారంగా తీసుకునేటువంటి food అండి. Wheat as well as the rice. Wheat as well as the rice. That's why we have mentioned it. Okay. So then other than that, the year of issuing. The year of issuing. Then lion. They have number of animals. They have dog, cat, yeah, donkey. When you have all the kinds of animals, why did we have taken that lion as an emblem? Ashoka has taken. Ashoka pillar. When Ashoka chosen, why you have copied it? You can take the most familiar animal. What is a lion? What is the significance of lion? Lion roars. Okay. Dog barks. Lion is the king of jungle. Lion is the king of jungle. Lion indicates the political supremacy, authority, domination. Okay. So how lion is the king of jungle? Here the Indian authority, Indian government, Indian state, its authority prevails. Its authority prevails. So that lion showcases the political supremacy. Political supremacy. Yeah. In India, where where you can find the lion's natural habitat? Where you can get the lions in India? In Hyderabad also we have a zoo park. I'm not talking about the zoo parks. I'm asking about the natural habitat of lion. You have no geographical awareness. Lion would not live in the thick forest. Tiger can only live in the thick forest. Are you getting my point or not? Tiger is a solitary animal. Tiger is a solitary animal. It will live alone. Are you getting my point or not? Even that male tiger, it cannot be with the male tiger, cannot be with the female one or the cubs. It will always stay alone, isolated. It will hide in the forest. When you are entering into the forest, it will jump on you. Am I correct or not? Okay. But whereas lion is a lion having the den. Lion having the den. Lion, lioness, 3-4 lionesses. Yeah. Their family members, they are all having that mob. As a group, lion lives. Are you getting my point or not? Dialogue tappandi. సింహం సింగిల్గా వస్తుంది, సింహం సింగిల్గా ఉండదు. ఆల్వేస్ లయన్ ప్రిఫర్స్ టు లివ్ విత్ a group. As a group they will go and hunt that big animals. Am I correct or not? Okay, so lion's natural habitat in India is grasslands. So with that you can confirm that India there are some grasslands. There is a dry land in the Gujarat region, Gir ranges. Only in the Gir ranges you have that natural habitat for the lion. So with that you can get to know what kind of geography that prevails, what kind of ecosystem we are having, Okay, so why did we mention about Satyameva Jayate? What, my dear, what's your name? Gayatri. Yeah, Gayatri. There are many statements in our literature. Yeah, among all of them we have picked up only Satyameva Jayate. Truth always wins. What about the power? Power will fade away. Your wealth, you may lose your wealth, your name, fame, everything will fade away. Okay, but what's permanent? Truth always triumphs. Satyameva Jayate. Satyam మాత్రమే గెలుస్తుంది. This statement highlights about our attitude, our philosophy, our moral line, our moral thinking. Are you getting my point or not? Indians don't believe in the power. We don't believe in the health, wealth, name, fame. So what we strongly believe, finally truth triumphs. Okay, so with that statement we can understand what the ethos of the people. Are you getting my point or not? Apart from this, in ancient period, medieval period, there are some rulers, they issued coins with the images of Buddha, Shiva, bull, yeah, Lakshmi, Ganesha. With that what we can understand? Which religion is dominant, which god is popular. Are you getting my point or not? So when you examine the coins, you can understand geography, you can understand the climate, you can get to know economy, whether the economy is flourishing or declining. You can also get to know about their values, morals, religions, year, rulers, like that. Huge information you will get once you decode the coins. Okay, so this is how we will reconstruct the past. Just I am giving the example. Okay, so all the new joinings, how do you feel? Is your history complex or simple? Subject is simple. Boring or entertaining? Interesting. బట్ పిక్చర్ అవి బాకీ అయ్యి. సో మొదట్లో చాలా ఇంట్రెస్టింగ్గా ఉంటుందండి, సో తర్వాత కూడా ఇంట్రెస్టింగ్గానే ఉంటుంది. బట్ యూ షుడ్ నాట్ కంప్లైన్ దట్ ఐ నీడ్ టు రీడ్ అబౌట్ అ హ్యూజ్ సబ్జెక్ట్. నేను ఇంత చదవాలా అంత చదవాలా అనే థాట్ మీ మైండ్లోకి రాకూడదండి. మీ పని ఏంటి? చదవడం, అంతవరకే. యూ నీడ్ టు అబ్జార్బ్ ద నాలెడ్జ్. As much as knowledge is possible, you need to absorb like a sponge. Be like a cloud. You know క్లౌడ్లో ఎన్ని వాటర్ ఉంటాయండి? చాలా వాటర్ ఉంటుందండి. దాని మొత్తాన్ని అలా కొద్దిగా కూడా డ్రాప్ ఇవ్వదు, అలా వెళ్తుంది. ఎక్కడ కావాలో అక్కడే డ్రాప్ చేస్తుంది. మీకు ఎక్కడ డ్రాప్ చేయాలి? మీరు ఎగ్జామ్లో డ్రాప్ చేయాలి. సో కాబట్టి యాజ్ మచ్ యాజ్ నాలెడ్జ్ యూ ట్రై టు గ్రాస్ప్ ఇట్. నెవర్ ఎవర్ కంప్లైన్ దట్ నేను ఇంత చదవాలా అంత చదవాలా అని. ఎందుకంటే యూ హ్యావ్ చూజన్ సివిల్ సర్వీసెస్. దిస్ ఎగ్జామ్ డిమాండ్స్ యూ నీడ్ టు రీడ్ అలాట్. అంటే కనిపించిన బుక్ అన్ని చదవాలా లైబ్రరీలో, అలా కాదండి. సిలబస్ బౌండరీస్ ఎక్కువగా ఉన్నాయి కాబట్టి కొంచెం ఎక్కువగా చదవాలి. మీరు 10th స్టాండర్డ్లో ఉన్నప్పుడు ఒక మాట చెప్పుంటారు మీకు, ఫైనల్ ఎగ్జామ్కి వెళ్తుంటే. యా, మీరు బాధపడుతూ ఉన్నప్పుడు ఈ సబ్జెక్ట్ అంతా చదవాలన్నప్పుడు మీ మోస్ట్ ప్రాబబ్లీ ఇట్ ఈజ్ యువర్ టీచర్స్ ఓన్లీ. యా, వాళ్ళు ఏమంటారు? 10th ఒక్కటి పాస్ అవ్వు, నీకు కష్టాలు ఏమి ఉండమంటారండి. ఇంక నువ్వు చదవాల్సిన అవసరమే లేదంటారు. కష్టపడి 10th ఎగ్జామ్ రాస్తారు. ఇంటర్మీడియట్ వస్తుందండి. ఇంటర్మీడియట్లోకి రాగానే అసలు కాంప్లెక్సిటీ అంతా ఇంటర్మీడియట్లోనే ఉంది. ఈ ఇంటర్మీడియట్ ఒక్కసారి కొంచెం గట్టెక్కామనుకోండి బీటెక్లోకి వెళ్ళిపోవచ్చు. అప్పుడు హ్యాపీగా సరదాగా వాట్ ఇస్ దట్ మూవీ హ్యాపీ డేస్ లాగా ఉంటుందంటారు. బట్ ద మొమెంట్ యూ ఎంటర్ ఇన్ టు బీటెక్ దేర్ 49 or 40 సబ్జెక్ట్స్, 40 పేపర్స్. ఎన్ని పేపర్స్ అంటే 46 పేపర్స్. ఓకే, 46 పేపర్స్ అవ్వాల్సి వస్తుందండి. యా, ఫర్ ఎవ్రీ 6 months there is a new semester you need to handle. Okay, after BTech, yes, that prison is over. Now I am going to enter into this society as a free bird. No, you are no more a free bird, you are a prisoner in the society. Always the prison changes. చిన్న ప్రిజన్లో నుంచి పెద్ద ప్రిజన్లోకి, అక్కడి నుంచి ఇంకొంచెం పెద్ద ప్రిజన్లోకి నువ్వు వెళ్తూనే ఉంటావండి. Over a period of time, reading became a habit for you. Reading became a addiction for you. Are you getting my point or not? నేను ఏమంటున్నాను, సివిల్ సర్వీస్ అప్పుడు మీరు బాగా చదవాలంటున్నాను. బాగా చదివిన తర్వాత ఐఏఎస్ అయిపోయిన తర్వాత ఇంక చదవాల్సిన అవసరం లేదా? ఇంకా ఎక్కువ చదవాలండి. బికాస్ ఎవ్రీ డే యూ నీడ్ టు డీల్ విత్ ద GOs, యాక్ట్స్, పాలసీస్, ప్రొసీజర్స్, రూల్స్, రెగ్యులేషన్స్, అండ్ యు ఆర్ ద అథారిటీ. By the time you will be expert in reading, just you will have a glance through it and grasp the things. మీరు చేసే ప్రతి పని, ఇక్కడ మీరు నేర్చుకునే ప్రతిదీ, ఇంత వాస్ట్ నాలెడ్జ్ చదవడం కానీ ప్రతి యాక్ట్ కూడా అయినంటే మీరు సర్వీస్లోకి వెళ్ళిన తర్వాత మీకు కేక్ వాక్ అయిపోతుందండి. ఓకే, ఇక్కడ మీరు 10 గంటలు 12 గంటలు చదువుతారు. 10 గంటలు కష్టపడిపోతున్నాను నేను, 12 గంటలు కష్టపడిపోతున్నాను అనుకుంటారు. సర్వీస్లోకి వెళ్ళిన తర్వాత ఇట్ డిమాండ్స్ 15 hours per day యూ హ్యావ్ టు వర్క్. 15 గంటలు పనిచేయాల్సి వస్తుంది, 16 గంటలు పనిచేయాల్సి వస్తుంది. ఇన్ని గంటలు పనిచేయాలా అని మీరు కంప్లైంట్ చేయరు, బికాస్ యూ విల్ బి అడిక్టెడ్ టు ద వర్క్. వర్క్ బికేమ్ లాంగ్ అవర్స్ బికేమ్ పార్ట్ అండ్ పార్సల్ ఆఫ్ యువర్ లైఫ్. రీడింగ్ బికమ్ పార్ట్ అండ్ పార్సల్ ఆఫ్ యువర్ లైఫ్. అది గెటింగ్ మై పాయింట్ ఆర్ నాట్? సో కాబట్టి చదవడాన్ని, నాలెడ్జ్ తీసుకోవడాన్ని ఎప్పుడు కూడా ఒక కంప్లైంట్గా, బర్డెన్ లాగా తీసుకోవద్దండి. వై? బికాస్ ద మొమెంట్ యూ లెర్న్ ద న్యూ థింగ్స్, దట్ విల్ గివ్ సమ్ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ ఎంపవర్మెంట్, ఎ సెన్స్ ఆఫ్ లెర్నింగ్ ఇన్ యువర్ హార్ట్, ఇన్ యువర్ మైండ్. ఏదో కొత్త విషయం నేర్చుకున్నాం అనుకోండి, అప్పుడు ఏమనిపిస్తుంది మనకి? మైండ్లో బలంగా అనిపిస్తుంది, దృఢంగా అనిపిస్తుంది. సో యువర్ నాలెడ్జ్ ఈజ్ గోయింగ్ టు మేక్ యూ ఎంపవర్. దట్ ఈస్ వాట్ ద బ్యూటీ ఆఫ్ లెర్నింగ్, బ్యూటీ ఆఫ్ స్టడీయింగ్. ఓకే, థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్. కొద్దిగా పాత వాళ్ళకి మేబీ దే అండర్స్టాండ్ మై పేస్, కొద్దిగా ఫాస్ట్గా మాట్లాడుతుంటాం కాబట్టి. కొత్త వాళ్ళకి ఏమైనా చేంజెస్ చేయాలా, కొంచెం స్పీడ్ తగ్గించడం కానీ. వాట్స్ యువర్ నేమ్ మై డియర్? ప్రణతి. స్పీడ్ కొంచెం స్లోగా చెప్పడం ఏమన్నా. గాయత్రి. ఓకేనా? మొహమాటం కోసం చెప్తున్నారా లేకపోతే నిజంగానేనా? ఏమైనా చిన్న చిన్న మీకు ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ ఏమైనా ఉంటే చెప్పండి. ఓకే, ఐ విల్ ట్రై టు అడ్జస్ట్ మై సెల్ఫ్. లెర్నింగ్ ఈజ్ ఎ పార్ట్ ఆఫ్ అవర్ లైఫ్. ఈవెన్ ఐ డూ లెర్న్ మెనీ థింగ్స్ ఫ్రమ్ యూ. థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్. ఎన్ని గంటల వరకు క్లాస్ మనకి? 4:30 సో సారీ. బాగున్నాను సార్, మీరు బాగున్నారా? పాప బాగుంది. ఆల్మోస్ట్ ఇప్పుడు 8 months వచ్చేసాయి. వెళ్ళిపోతూ ఉంది అట్లా. కొత్త బ్యాచెస్ అట్లా వెళ్తూ ఉంది.
జియోగ్రఫీ సార్ జరిగిన క్లాస్
బాగానే ఉంది మేడం, బాగానే ఉంది. అందులో చాలామంది మనకు తెలిసిన ఉన్నారు కదా మేడం, ఇబ్బంది లేదు. కొత్త వాళ్ళతో ఎంగేజ్ చేసుకుంటున్నా వెళ్ళండి మేడం. నేను కొత్త వాళ్ళ కేంద్రంగా చెప్పాను. ఎందుకంటే వాళ్ళకి అస్సలు లేదు కాబట్టి. అదే అదే మేడం, అదే అదే నేను చూసుకున్నాను, వాళ్ళని కన్సిడరేషన్ చేసుకున్నాను నేను. ఓకే
కొంచెం 1 week కొంచెం స్లోగా వెళ్తారంటే మనకి అడ్మిషన్స్ కూడా ఉన్నాయి.
సరే మేడం, ఓకే.